Welcome everyone back to the Ball Stretcher Anonymous podcast, where we stretch your balls. On the last video, Watches gave us a 5-star review and said, "Really cool, you Gage. Is hilarious." Thank you.
Holy shit. All right. Will, you got anything to say?
About what?
I don't know. You got something to say?
I'm new to the podcast, baby.
All right, Marquise.
Let's go.
Marquise, you got something to say?
Yeah, this is my first time on the podcast as well. I just want to thank Ben for the nice intro there. Ben's first time on the podcast,
Yeah, you got it.
coming in
You
with
got
the
it.
intro.
You got it, buddy.
Yeah.
No problem.
Dylan, you got anything you would want to say?
I just can't wait to see what we talk about.
What about you, Ben?
Well, I'll be honest. I was actually not going to do the podcast. I told them this earlier. I said, yeah, I'm probably not going to do it, but here I am giving the intro and talking right now, so that's really crazy.
Yeah, he's just talking over and over again. My bad. Okay, Dylan gave us a topic for police encounters. So, who has a good police encounter they'd want to start with?
Ben has a pretty good police encounter
I have multiple.
that I heard
Multiple?
about a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Are you a fucking, felon, dog?
Nah, I'm not a felon. I'm not yet, at least. So the one a couple
Bruce
weeks ago. hold
trafficking
on.
for 6 cartels right now.
Yeah, I actually am. Keep that off the record, actually. So I got pulled over. I think I was only going 63, 64. It's 10 over, something like that. But after the traffic stop, the officer comes back and he asks, "Hey, would you be interested in joining the state highway?" And I was really confused by that. Yeah. I gave him my phone number.
Dude had to get his quota and just
Yeah,
might as well hire him too.
I gave him my phone number, and they've been spamming me with texts ever since. I have not responded to one.
Wait, you got pulled over for speeding and then they wanted you to join them?
Yes, and I got a
Sounds
ticket.
about right.
And dude,
I got a ticket, and I gave him my phone number.
Look, dude, if they hire more speeders, no one's ever gonna get away from them. They're
True.
just making sure no one can run away from them.
yo, honestly, that's not even a bad idea because you get the criminals off the streets catching other criminals.
Just
Well, you
some
told me-
dude there's
Ben,
I'm an honest guy.
Ben,
I got a job for you.
Ben, I hate to be rude, but you're the worst fucking person ever.
Yeah, I know.
I can't believe you'd speed 60
I know.
in a 55.
That's not even
Oh,
my only
fuck.
one. I had to. I sleep with my contacts in sometimes, and that makes my
Dude.
eyes really red and stuff like that.
Honestly, I
So-
can beat
You
your
stoner.
speed.
No, man.
You fucking
was- I was-
pot. You fucking pot.
I was driving back from my girlfriend's house, and I got pulled over. I got pulled out of the car, and I had to do a sobriety test just because my eyes were a little red.
Wait, they pulled you out of the
No,
car.
they didn't yank me out. No. I was exaggerating.
The way-
the story.
yeah,
They
the-
tased his ass, bro.
Get out of the fucking car!
No, but I did have to walk the line, and I had to count with my head backwards and everything. And then he was just he was kind of pissed at me. He just said, "You're free to go." He didn't even give me anything.
Yeah. I can beat your speeding story.
You probably can.
Yeah, so I about Christmas 2020, around then, so I was going to work and I decided, hey, I'm gonna go 81 in a 55 and got pulled over.
Oh wow.
Sick.
Yeah.
That's about right.
What made you want to do that?
Dude, just fucking cruising.
Dude, going home.
Cruising
your foot gets
81
kinda
in a
heavy,
55, bro. Dude, well, yeah. Basically.
Dude, what time was this? Was this at night or
Shit,
during
like
the day?
3 p.m.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think that was actually when I got
Was there-
pulled over. Keep going. Sorry.
Was there dinner waiting at home or something, or why was
Dude,
it going that fast?
I couldn't tell you, dog.
You
I
really
guess-
wanted to get home.
We have a response from Holy Lasers. Can you give a response to us? What your thoughts are?
Yeah, so my thoughts on the situation Noah just indulged in. So 3 p.m. hits, you get off of work, right? Obviously, you want to get home. Noah was thinking about it, and it just becomes a point where you're is the speed limit really necessary? That's
Dude, honestly, that's what
True.
I've been saying, dude. If I were to drive 81 in a school zone, who the fuck would care?
I have words of wisdom.
You have words
All
of
right.
wisdom, Will? Go ahead.
Yeah. Always remember, kids, if there's no cop, there's no stop.
Well, this guy.
Run that
That-
bitch.
You smart motherfucker. You might be.
Holy shit.
You might have the highest IQ I've ever seen.
I don't
And the
condone
podcast
crimes.
is never getting sponsored.
Yeah,
We
I
are-
don't condone these crimes.
We're
This
promoting
is-
speeding and speeding through school zones.
Speaking of math,
Speaking of Ben's cartel.
Yeah, my cartel. Actually, let's keep that off the record.
Okay,
You-
so speaking of meth, what?
so for the
Okay.
story's sake, this guy that we know, his name is totally not Ben. We'll name him Alex. All right,
yeah.
he runs a massive rug ring.
Oh,
Rug ring? Like he sells
Rug ring.
he sells rugs. Like
Yeah.
look at this
Yeah,
nice
man.
floral pattern.
they're pretty high quality though.
Dude.
Quality rugs.
Shut the
Yeah, I
hell
don't know
up.
this. Who's this Alex guy? On God, I don't know. Man, those police encounters, man, those are crazy. We really went
Well,
far with those.
But
those
guess
stories.
what? Guess
For
what?
real.
I have the best police encounter.
Lay it on my chest.
Proceed.
Lay it on us.
I think Ben, this happened like back in 2019. I think
you
you
can-
know.
If you want to put this on the record, you can. That's up to you.
I'm going to. It's pretty
Everything
crazy.
has to be put on you have to say this is on the record before. No, I'm just kidding. Okay.
Okay, so back in 2019, I was a 16-year-old boy.
Hey, say
who-
this is hypothetical. Just say this is hypothetical.
Well, the
Why?
cops already got
Why?
his ass, so
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
They already got you. They already know.
Okay, so back in 2019, 16-year-old boy, you know, just got out of work, and at the time, I was dating a head cashier who was 20. Pretty crazy.
well,
And then that's
that
a-
might be that
story
might.
itself that
Wait,
is
did the
illegal.
cop actually catch her
Yeah.
instead, dog? Yo,
Oh,
that's
no.
a case right there, bro.
No, listen. The
Little
funny
story.
thing is when
Funny thing is, I got
well,
groomed, guys.
let me get to the point. Let me get to the point, and then I'll explain it.
Okay, explain.
We were out my truck, and it was like an
Hey, guys,
hour.
talk about this
It
stuff.
was like it's like an hour past close, and all the lights were off. There was no cars in the parking lot, and I'm sitting there making out with her.
Bro, you could have
And-
done that anywhere else. But you
no,
chose
dude.
the Menards
No, I get what
parking
he's
lot.
saying. Like, you see all like the lights in the parking lot. Come on,
Yeah,
he's vibing out there with the
Um,
hash slinging slasher, dog, bro.
but here's where I fucked up. So I didn't turn my truck off, so the lights were on, and there was two cars next to each other, and the cop automatically thinks, "Oh, something's going on. There has to be." So
Drug deal.
yeah, for real. So he pulls in the parking lot, which I don't know that he's pulling in the parking lot. I'm just sitting there, you know, fucking doing some business.
He's
And
putting the work in.
this motherfucker taps on the window with his flashlight, and I see this bright ass light in my eyes. And I'm like,
Dylan's
it
like
must-
naked as shit, just sitting in his fucking truck. This cop's just staring at him.
Drenched in sweat. He's just
yeah, it was fucking. But I think it's one of my managers, because I'm like, ain't no way it's a cop.
You just like
Like-
turn to him and say, "Go fuck yourself. I'll see you at work tomorrow."
No, I just like looked out the window, and then I'm
He
like,
actually,
who the fuck
he
is
mooned
this?
him. He mooned him.
Yeah. So I roll down the window, and right as soon as I get close to the window, I see the golden badge. So I'm like, dude, fuck. So I roll down my window, and he's like, "Hey guys, what are you doing?" I'm like, "Nothing."
Sure, I'm
Nothing
not
at all,
doing drugs, I
officer.
fucking
Officer, I am
promise.
not snorting a line.
You know, Dylan, right there, you could have started crying. I'm 16, she's 20, please help.
Wasn't she like
Yeah.
22?
Yo,
No, just 20.
Oh, just 20.
And like before he even was like coming to the window, I was like trying to pop a titty out.
What?
Yours or hers?
yeah,
you
yours or hers.
Oh,
Yeah,
That'll
what's
get
going
you-
on there?
okay, real
So
quick.
yeah, back to where like I was talking to him. So yeah, he asked me for our IDs, and then he pops the age-old question: "How old are you?"
Oh,
Said
no.
16. How old is she? 20.
35?
And then he screams at me, "Does your parents know about this?" Like,
Do
yes,
your parents know that you're dating a fucking pedophile?
Wait,
So I
did he literally scream it like in this empty
No,
ass
he-
parking lot?
Well, yeah, he was like just raising his voice at me.
Dude, imagine
And-
imagine the cop came in there and whispered like, "Hey,
You
could
motherfucker!
hey, could I get your guys' ages?" He was just like scared as hell to talk to Dylan.
Yeah, and then he like just starts raising his voice at me like, your parents know about this?" I said, "Yes, I will call them right now."
They know you're trying to pop a titty, Dylan.
Dude, they fucking almost saw me. So, I mean, shit. But yeah, he fucking was like, "Your parents know about this?" I said, "Yeah, I'll call them right now." And he made her step out of the truck and gave me back my ID and made her leave. She's like, "I want you," and he's like, "I want you to get out of here. I don't want to talk to you." He was just being a complete dick. And as soon as she left, he was like talking to me one-on-one. And
Where did she touch you, Dylan?
no, but fucking, he was talking to me one-on-one, and he was like saying, "You can't be doing this, especially out in the parking lot at, an hour after close."
At a fucking Menards.
Dude,
Dude, you know he was like parked right in front of the fucking doors or something too.
yeah.
No,
For all
like,
those-
Watched you for half an hour.
yeah,
before
before
he
this
did
even
anything.
happened, like, I mean, I made sure like everyone was gone.
Yeah, the cop's like, "God damn it, he's not gonna show shit," and then he decided to fucking knock on your window.
Dude, he's sitting by the door just watching you with like binocs and just rubbing one out. Like Dylan and
It's like,
oh, Jesus.
this is good.
Dude, all I'm imagining is so like imagine Dylan's in the passenger
Imagine
seat.
dragging these
Cop
nuts.
comes up on the right window, bright ass flashlight, and like Dylan was talking about, making her pop one out. So I just imagine Dylan's head's turned to the right, talking to the cop, and his left hand he's milking her. Right? He's just
What?
Yeah.
No, that ain't it. Now there is more to this story that Dylan hasn't shared yet. Dylan did not want this getting out at all.
Oh, no.
At all.
And now
Like,
we're gonna
Dylan,
tell it to the world on a podcast.
I was
last
like, he
episode
was,
got 300 views. So
he
Actually,
did
it's
not-
over 400 right now.
oh
So
my god.
He did not want like me to find out, especially me. Like I remember somebody telling me, like, we were told not to tell you. I'm like, what is it? What could have happened? What was that bad? And then he told me. I'm like, I do not care that much about that story.
you guys gotta tell
Dude,
us what the fuck happened. Now, the
Yeah, I do
anticipation
not
is too
remember
much.
what it is. I need the deets.
Dylan, you or Ben want to tell it?
Which one?
Ben, you can tell it. You can
What
tell
story?
it.
I didn't know what story it was.
Like the whatever
Dog.
you were talking about.
No, he was talking about the story Dylan just told.
Yeah, the story that Dylan just told.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, that same story. They just didn't want Dylan didn't want me telling that, or Dylan didn't want me to know that him and Mallory were in the parking lot together. I guess. Oh, we're gonna
Name
bleep
was
his
that
drop!
name.
when?
No,
We're gonna-
nobody knows
you're
her
gonna have
last
to
name.
bleep
It's
it.
good.
You're gonna
Nobody
have-
knows her last name. It's
No,
good.
no. You're gonna have
You
to
don't
bleep
have
the
to
name.
bleep
it. Mal-
Her
Mallory-
real name is not Mallory.
Her real name is not Mallory. It's
All right,
actually
that's three bleeps. That's three bleeps right there.
guys.
You don't
I-
have to bleep it.
God damn it, Mallory!
For
Mallory,
Like,
Mallory.
Just to finish off the story, he was just like telling me, like, yeah, talk to your parents about this. This isn't right. I'm like, yeah, I think it's right, so I just fucking left.
you left your ass.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then she called me, like, she was like fucking crying. She was
Yeah,
like-
wasn't that? That's about the end of the story, though, isn't it? That's,
yeah, that's
Well-
the end of the story.
Well, funny enough, the same woman, Dylan actually has 2 sheriff encounters with.
Oh no.
So you want to explain the other sheriff encounter when you got a phone call, Dylan?
I don't remember. Oh,
Phone call.
I
yeah.
need you to
He
tell
doesn't
me.
even remember.
Oh,
He
yeah.
doesn't even fucking
Yeah.
remember.
So it's about the same girl, but
Oh,
this time I
20-year-old,
fucking hate her.
16-year-old, Yep.
I fucking hate her. So
Yeah, flashback forward a couple months.
Yeah.
Dylan's
Couple
not
months.
milking her anymore.
Still 16. She's 20.
No, I'm 17. I'm 17.
17, she's
That doesn't help your
21.
case. That doesn't help your case, man.
New year, new me. So I fucking
Dude, new year, new case for her, dog. Fuck.
Yeah.
So basically, I planned this big fucking thing to TP her house.
By yourself.
No, I mean there was 2 other people with me.
Was any of the other people in this call?
No.
Okay.
No.
I remember hearing about it that night. So did Marquise. We were all playing games.
Yeah. So I tell the guys I'm going with. I send them a screenshot of her house. I'm like, all right, so
kind of creepy,
bro,
dog.
and I plan this out. So I send the screenshot.
Guys, here's
of
a
her
whole
house.
layout of the inside of her house. You guys can have the TVs.
Just the overview
This is
from
where she
Google
sleeps.
Maps.
Yeah, this is where her parent. This is her parents' room. This is her
It was
little brother's
actually a
bedroom.
robbery. They just
No,
robbed the house.
They show up at Dylan's house and he's covered in dirt. He's got a shovel strapped to his back, and he's like, "Okay, guys."
He's got like fucking
listen.
camouflage painted on his fucking face.
Yeah. So yeah, I fucking send him a screenshot of the house. I tell him, yeah, this is the side her aunt lives on, so don't TP over here, but the front is safe to TP because she lived in the basement. So there's no windows in the fucking basement, so she won't be able to see
hold up.
shit.
So she was like 20, 21 this time, right?
She was still 20.
Just literally living in her parents' basement, talking to underage guys.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a
No,
real woman.
Bro, listen. The only
Never.
thing she wanted me for, 100%, was sex. 100%.
That's even worse. Even
Dude,
worse.
she
Yeah,
broke
I know.
the day you turned 18. She's like, I can't fucking have him anymore. He's too
I
old.
can't stand this shit. Get the fuck out.
And maybe she's changed as a person, so no
Yeah,
hate to
yeah.
her. So
Have you spoken to her recently?
Fuck her.
I mean, no hate to her. I mean, I
Yeah.
haven't.
No
haven't
hate
I hate her
spoken
ass.
No hate to Mallory,
Since
but you
February.
can go fuck yourself.
I hate that
Age-
bitch.
Age of
Yeah.
consent is 16, so
I
Okay,
hate that
Yeah.
bitch.
the age of consent is 16, but does that make a 20 and a 16-year-old just right?
That's state law though, and it's not.
I
don't think
hate
it's
a
the
motherfucker.
National law.
Well, see, I mean, shit,
But Dylan said he
But
was
Dylan-
fucking with it.
Dylan, what about?
I mean, it's
what
too
if the
fucking
roles
late
were
now.
reversed?
Dylan's basically what?
what
Dylan-
if the
Dylan
roles
Cross-
were reversed?
Yeah.
Well,
Then would it be okay?
I'd be locked up. I'd be locked up. I
No,
tell
but
you
would
that
it be?
right now.
Would it be okay? Would it be okay?
Dude,
If
I'm
I
not
was
gonna
20
lie.
and she was 16.
Yeah, would you think it's morally acceptable?
I'm not gonna
No.
lie. Every girl that
No.
we all have went to school with has dated like 25-year-old men and bragged about it.
True.
I'm pretty sure I know one
True.
that was maybe a couple years younger than us, and they dated people that were
I know-
way old for them.
I know
Bro,
one that was
These chicks in our grade were getting pregnant in 7th fucking grade.
by 26-year-olds with full beards.
My baby daddy's got a full-time factory job.
Yeah.
He makes $12. He can afford a kid and a house.
What do you broke
What's his
fucks for?
name?
7th graders, fucking 12-year-olds.
I like how I start stories. We get sidetracked and I can't finish.
Okay, finish.
Okay, finish your
Keep going.
story.
So back to the fucking TP story. So yeah, I sent him a screenshot and I tell him this side's not safe, but this side is. So the big day comes. 12 o'clock. We head to the house.
AM or PM, this matters.
Yeah, this matters a
AM.
lot.
Okay.
It's midnight.
Mhm.
And we're going there, and it's kind of like a not busy road, so there's no cars. We park a little bit down the road, so we're not fucking sitting out in the middle of the open where she can see her vehicle. So we get there, we TP the fuck out of her house. We'd fucking destroyed it.
Her entire house, they replaced all the wood with toilet paper. Fucking.
That's
Dude.
crazy. Why would
Yeah.
you do that though? Honestly, why would you
Dude,
do that?
I thought it was funny. That's why.
Did she
Oh, okay.
do
Like,
something
house.
to you before that made you just specifically want to TP her house, or did she just break up with you or something?
Well, I was 17 at the time, and I'm like, damn, she broke up with me.
Tell
I'm
the
a-
real story.
Damn, she broke up with me. I'm gonna fucking break her dad's kneecaps.
You gotta tell the part where it's super fucked up, where she's she sent you a
Oh,
text and was
yeah,
like, yeah, I only dated you to fuck.
Oh,
like-
damn.
Let me.
Wait, so you said were the cops involved in this?
Yes.
Not in the breakup.
end, yeah.
The TPing for sure.
Oh well, yeah. The TPing was just
Did you guys get caught TPing?
No, we didn't get caught. Well, after the
Kinda.
fact, yes, we did.
Dude, I like how Dylan basically got groomed, and instead of asking like if it was tragic for him, we're just making fucking fun of him.
You fucking,
Dude, it was
you
not- it was
fucking
not
loser,
tragic
Dylan.
at all. I mean, shit.
I mean, technically you are.
I have a little mention to throw in here real quick.
I mentioned.
He's gonna
pretty
fucking
sure
say our address.
at one point Ben was also groomed.
I was.
Dude, what? He doesn't even know.
By the same girl.
Yeah.
Will's sister's friend.
Yeah.
We won't say any names though.
Okay, you give her a
No
fake
names for the
name. Give her
story.
a fake name.
Steve.
Jessica.
Fucking Ben got groomed by Steve. Fucking Steve.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
shit.
was, yeah, it was Minecraft Steve actually. Yeah, we'll say Minecraft Steve. Dude, I was
Okay,
15
what-
at the
Minecraft
time.
Steve,
So what
yeah,
the fuck happened,
I was
guys?
stumpy.
15? You
I
were
was
younger
fi-
than Dylan.
Yeah,
Okay, that's
I
actually under
couldn't-
the state's consent too.
Yeah, I
I don't
couldn't-
think she was 18 yet.
Oh, I know who we're talking about. I just now.
I don't
figured
know.
that out.
Jesus.
I was 15 years old though. Yeah, I couldn't
What
drive.
was
She had
she?
to
Was she
drive me.
still in school?
Yeah, she was. Still, she was.
Was
still
she
in
a
school.
senior?
She was
Senior?
a senior.
Senior freshman,
And-
super senior.
Senior and
She-
Ben was a freshman.
Dude, that shit is so fucking
Man.
weird. There's so many
Okay,
like.
but wait, hold on. When
guys
you're the
do that,
freshman
bro.
though, it's the coolest thing ever.
Okay, but,
But
have
the
you
roles
heard the
reversed
full
is weird
story
as fuck.
that my sister told me?
Yeah, I've heard the full story.
Of like, she dated you, or like
Didn't
not
date me.
dated you, but like hung out with you and wanted to go on dates with you because you looked like a senior that she had a
Yeah,
crush
yeah.
on.
Yeah, I heard
Dog,
that.
what? Wait, so
That's
he
weird.
so he looked like another senior,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
she
yeah.
couldn't get the
Yeah.
senior, so she chose a freshman.
That looks like the senior. Sick.
Wow.
Did he actually even
Real.
look like the senior?
That's got to
don't
be
know
the
who-
Not
worst
really.
compromise ever.
Not really.
I mean,
he's got the
there
same
was
gene brand. Jeans.
I mean, there was a time later where she actually did want to like talk, I guess, but I didn't go there.
Right.
Hey guys, guess
Probably
what? We
dodged
did it
bullet there.
again.
Okay, yeah, Dylan's story. So
Dude,
Here,
it's
let's
just
just
so
run it
easy.
through.
to
You hurry up and
sidetrack.
finish it,
My
pal.
Dylan
story's
goes-
finished.
Dude,
Dylan
I-
goes to TP his ex-girlfriend, right? So
yeah.
me, Will, and Dylan are like, so after they TP, whatever, Dylan said they hit the house really hard. They TP, right? Dylan comes back. So I'm pretty sure it was either the same night. I think it was the same night or the morning
was.
after. Yeah, I believe it was the same night. A couple hours after Dylan gets back. We're sitting on a Xbox party at the time, and we hear Dylan's phone ring. Dylan's like, "What the hell? I gotta answer this." We hear him on the phone. He's talking to a sheriff. The sheriff calls him,
Not good, not good.
and he's like, "Hey, are you Dylan?" And Dylan's like, "Yeah." He's like, "Well, do you know such and such?" He's like, "Yeah." And I don't know the exact words, Dylan. Could you paraphrase the exact words?
Well, I ended up giving myself up.
Dude,
Tell him who
you
the rat
fucking.
was. Tell him who the
Dude.
rat was.
I was gonna get caught.
But tell him who ratted you out.
Yeah, who
Dude,
ratted you
yeah,
out?
It was pretty crazy. My dad ratted me out.
Your dad,
Bro, what? Yo, it be your own blood, dog. Oh my god.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy.
Yo,
Fucking.
why did he do that?
I mean, I guess.
Did
I
he
guess,
just-
like? No, listen. Like, I guess he had his reasons because the cops did go to his house and wake him up at 2 a.m. when he had to work in the morning. So
Nah, I don't know. That's so fucked.
yeah,
He
Dude,
directly
di-
snitched you out. He just said you weren't home at the time.
Yeah,
I mean-
didn't he just?
Did
yeah.
he, okay,
I mean,
wait. So did he directly snitch you out, or did he tell a white lie or some shit?
No, he directly said he wasn't home.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm pretty sure the cop asked his dad if he was home at this time, and
Dude,
his dad said no.
Who the fuck? Like, of course the cops in our fucking town would go this deep in an investigation over a fucking TPing.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
would.
Where were you at this time at this day? Like, dude, they don't even fucking care about all the.
Dude, they
never mind,
had the
dude.
fucking Defiance County detectives on the case ASAP.
So
as
glad
soon
you
as it
just said the
happened.
county
Yeah,
where we
Yeah,
live
no,
at.
no, no.
You're
We
gonna
don't
have
we
to-
don't live there. It's okay. It's okay.
This is
We don't live there.
We're gonna have to bleep that one. We're gonna
No,
have to bleep that one.
no, we live in Defiance, Michigan, dog. Come on.
Oh.
Yeah, Defiance.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, it's good. It's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, but basically, more of the story. The sheriff told Dylan he had to go wake up the next morning, early morning, and go clean it up.
yeah, it was fun, dude.
Fun,
No, it was
Yeah,
not
dude. I
fun.
would have been pissing
I'm
on their
kidding.
bushes and shit.
Dude. Well, I mean, the fucking they fucking cleaned up like 70% of it, so I only had to clean up a little bit. And my smart ass went to fucking Menards beforehand to grab a fucking like 15-foot pipe with duct tape on the thing so I could just fucking grab it from the trees.
Now, what did your coworkers, how'd they respond to that? Were they upset with you that you did that, or was anyone mad at
Give
you?
you high fives.
I'm sure front end was like,
Nah, they liked her for the most part.
You could have just said, "Yeah, this bitch fucking groomed me," and I'm sure they would have been on your side.
Dude, I mean, like,
Well, it's kind of hard when Dylan has a history of managers. So it's,
Well, that's
That-
where it
that's
started,
also-
I think.
It is.
yeah, that's where it started.
Yeah, and then he's every manager since he's. Yep. Just
Yeah, I mean, she did text
They
me.
all
I
fucking
can
hate him.
I can read you off the text if you want me to.
What-
They all hate him 'cause
no, read the
he
text. Read
fucking
the
him.
text. Read the
yeah,
text.
read off the
Okay.
text, please.
Okay, this is like right after it happened, and just a fair warning, they wouldn't have figured it out until early morning unless, because the fucking guy I was with, he had the brightest idea to go up and smack on the fucking door to wake him up.
dude.
So I'm like, all right, I guess we're fucking doing this. So we booked it to the truck, and we
Did they see you pull off?
I don't
Dude,
fucking know,
burn
to
out
be
in their
honest.
front lawn.
But text says, "Did you just TP my house?" Question mark, question mark. If you did, whatever. But my aunt is calling the cops, and your name is the first we're giving you, so you might want to fess up before they show up. And
Yeah.
then she texts me,
Fess
"Dude,
up
just
before you
answer. If
bless
you
up.
didn't, dude, just answer. If you didn't do it, then just say it. But if you did, it can be a criminal charge, and you can't get that expunged when you turn 18."
I would have responded, "Damn, that's crazy."
Actually, you should have just sent like a request to play 8-ball.
Dude, that would have been
You
hilarious.
should have sent her the fucking picture of the screenshot of her house you sent to the group chat.
What's he like?
You should have said, "Are you sure you want to call the cops?"
House.
Fuck.
You should have fucking
But
taken
like,
a picture
I
of
don't
her
know why
bedroom or
she's
something.
saying. I don't know why she's saying it's a criminal charge. It's fucking toilet paper, dog.
Free fucking
Dylan.
ass wipes, dog shit.
Dylan, it does count as vandalism.
Yeah, it's still bad.
Dude, that is a
What?
fucking pussy. Dude, if you get charged for the pussiest form of vandalism, dude, oh my god. Bro, you should have been throwing bricks and shit through her fucking window.
Dude.
We don't condone violence on this podcast. The BSA podcast is not condone violence.
We do not.
Like what?
Dude,
house.
we're literally named ball stretchers. We literally stretch nuts, dog. We are performing violence on all types of nuts.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
Just to I was gonna say, just to get a good even spread around here. Will hasn't been said much, so you got any police type of stories, Will?
dude,
all
no
right.
fucking
All right.
shot you got away with that.
All right. So, I can finish up the text if you want me to,
Yeah.
because there's still a little bit more. She then finished with, "You need to clean it up ASAP in the morning with your friends. The sheriff deputy wants you to call him. His name is bleep bleep, and you might want to call soon. And I think it might be best if you bring all the gifts my parents got for you, and I did. I don't think you need them." So,
Did you bring her the gifts back?
fuck no. Why would I do that?
Dude,
shit?
Yeah, let's talk
okay,
about
I
that.
was gonna say, what gifts did she give you?
You don't owe gifts back. You don't owe gifts back.
Dude,
at the
if
end
you
of the
buy
day.
a gift for someone, as soon as you take the gift, it is yours to keep.
Okay, I agree with
Not
that,
bad.
unless the person is a horrible fucking person and like completely fucks your life over. Then you better fucking rob your gifts back, dog.
Is that you, Will?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you hear? I asked if you had any police type of stories to talk about.
If you don't,
I
it's
can't
fine.
think of any, honestly.
I got another good
I
one.
haven't been pulled over. The only close encounters I've had is like, I know the day Ben got pulled over, I was on the Harley and I was doing like 70.
Dude, you want to
Oh,
talk about you
okay.
fuckers getting pulled up when we went to Dave and Buster's? Or pulled
Oh,
over?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, well, my cousin, he had just bought a brand new truck and the title didn't switch over, and the tags that he had on it because he drove it all the way from South Carolina. He the plates were in a like fucking Jeep Cherokee, like the plate was registered to a Jeep Cherokee, and he had like a GMC diesel, whatever the fuck. And the cop pulled him over and was like, "Yeah, so your tags don't match up." This motherfucker's driving, and he had like a whole cup of vodka before we fucking
Oh my
left.
fucking god.
Yeah, take that off the record.
Yo, I am not
I didn't
taking
say
that
his
shit
name.
off, bro.
I didn't say his name.
Wait, he's not promoting drinking and driving either.
No, I'm not promoting drinking and driving at all. I
Get
probably
this
should have
man
drove.
behind the wheel.
Yeah. But first thing he did was pop a mint in his mouth and was talking to the guy, and he's like, "Yeah, I bet you that this is registered to a 2006 Jeep Cherokee." And he's like, "Yeah, actually it is." Basically, he had none of the papers, insurance, or anything. Fucking got off scot-free with it.
How anybody else would have been fucking taken down to the damn station, dog?
I have no motherfucking clue. He like talked his way out of it. He's like, I left my papers back at the house."
Oh yeah, did you also tell him what he did after like the encounter was over?
Oh, yeah, he fucking... So apparently he told me in South Carolina it's a lot different, like when you're supposed to hand your license to the officer. He said that you're supposed to get out and fucking give it to him. And this motherfucker, like the cop was running our tags, he jumps out of the
Like,
driver's
aggressively
side
gets
of the
out?
fucking- he got out aggressive as fuck and started stomping towards the motherfucker. I'm like, oh great,
This
this
motherfucker's
dude's
about to get shot,
capped.
bro. Fuck.
Dude.
I just wanted some Dave and Bus, dog.
And the officer was like, "Get back in the car, get back in the car." And then he's like, oh, my bad. South Carolina, we're supposed to get out and like give your license or whatever. And at the end of it, he asked like, "Hey, like we're on the on ramp to the interstate," and he's just like, "Yeah, do you mind if I get out and take a picture of this?"
Oh yeah, didn't he take like a selfie with the fucking cop or some shit? Basically.
Yeah, he took a selfie of his car and the cop behind him. And,
No,
and,
like- No, dude literally fucking went out into the off ramp, like he stood out.
Cars
in the road
coming and
took a
everything.
Picture.
dude did not give a fuck.
It would have been a lot better if he had to have one of us get out and take the picture for him. That would have made it 10 times more funny if we just took the picture of him and the cop in the truck.
Yeah. So, Noah, earlier you started talking. You said you had a story too.
Yeah, so you probably know what I'm talking about. It involves Ian and my brother. Do you know the story I'm about to tell us?
I don't know the story.
Happened
Is this
about
when you went?
to the abandoned house.
Yeah.
Okay. So there's this abandoned house like right outside of where Marquise and his brother live, like right near that. So we decide to go check it out. We're walking around. It's dark as fuck. It's like 1 a.m. We get done checking everything out. We walk back to my car. All the fucking sudden, literally the second we're about to fucking leave, this dumb motherfucker in his goddamn pickup truck pulls in and blocks my car off and goes, "You know y'all are trespassing." So, dude, Ian's like shaking in his fucking boots, dog. I don't know why. Ian's like, I never thought Ian would be like scared of a cop. But like he was like freaking out, or not a cop, like of anyone like this, but he was freaking out. And this guy's like, "Yeah, I called the cops an hour ago." Because apparently this guy, all the fucking time, of all the days, this motherfucker owns the damn building and checks his camera just this day. At this time, at 1 a.m.
He didn't even like see you guys in real life. He just checked the camera and
Or
noticed
like
you?
he had something like, I don't know. But dude, he fucking checks like a camera or some shit. Fucking sees us there checking it out. And apparently within the past few months, there's been a lot of people showing up there breaking shit. So he calls the cops on us thinking it's us. And Ian has a fucking machete in his hand because he was... Dude, I'm surprised we didn't get fucking like shot or something, dude.
Holy shit.
So we all have like knives and shit because like you don't fucking go into an abandoned fucking crack house without any fucking protection at all. But
Yeah, sure. Make sure to bring your condoms.
Yeah, yeah, you got to bring condoms when you go into an abandoned crack house.
I'll raw dog the fucking crack house.
But Ian decides I said, "Yo, Ian, just bring a pocket knife." This motherfucker brings a damn machete to the fucking house. And so the cops pull up, or before that, this guy won't let us leave. I said, yo, dude, it's not going to happen again. We're just going to go. And he said, no, the fuck you aren't. So I said, what, are you going to stop us? And he said, well, the cops are. And he said in his fucking southern accent, fucking prick. And then the cops pulled up, dude, two cars. They just questioned us for a little bit. The guy decides not to press charges on us for some fucking reason. He very well could have, though. But we basically got away with it.
It sounds like that he just kind of wanted to scare you guys to not go back.
Basically, but
yeah.
I would go back. But hypothetically, I would go back. Allegedly, I will go back.
On the record, though.
On the record, I will never step foot on that property again. But off the record, I will fucking break everything in that damn place. Okay, so yeah, then the cops decide, instead of letting me bring Ian fucking 2 blocks away to his damn house, the cop calls all of our parents. Marquise and Ian's dad shows up, fucking takes Ian, doesn't give a shit about it. He's like, what's up, Ian? How's it going? He didn't give a flying fuck. My parents come there, they're freaking out. Dude, it was just a fucking mess.
Yeah, I don't see Ian or Marquise's parents. Probably not.
Yeah,
Dude.
to be fair, my dad, also Noah's dad, did
way worse
times
stuff.
worse.
Yeah,
things.
it wasn't my dad that cared. My dad was actually giving me tips on how not to get caught next time I do it. But my mom was freaking out, dude. She was freaking out about the whole situation.
Yeah, you guys got to stay away from that type of chicanery. Come on now.
Dude, I will definitely not do that. But, yeah, that's basically it for that story.
Yeah.
What?
Not right now, but I was thinking while you guys were talking, because you was talking about haunted houses. If for the next episode I'm on, I was thinking we could talk some ghost stories, because the old house I lived
Ghost Story
in was,
episode 2. Dude, that was our first video on the podcast channel to get over 100 views, so.
Yeah, because I've got some stories for that.
I love those videos. Yeah, we definitely have to do that again.
About that.
We need to do some crazy shit so we can talk about it on the podcast.
Guys, I fucking blew up a whole city, guys.
The whole
I
thing.
put my fucking ball sack on a fucking
Stretcher.
bench grinder.
On a stretcher. You stretched it.
Oh yeah,
I fucking stretched these nuts. So, yeah, I've also been pulled over 2 more times other than that.
You fucking idiot.
Okay, but those times, dude, okay, so this is the first time I've ever got pulled over. So I was just driving on a back road. I think Ian was in the car. And I think my brother was in Wyatt. So, or there could have been someone else, I don't remember. It's been like 3 years. But I get pulled over. It's just for this dude fucking like questions us, asking us what we've been drinking. Fucking, we have like fucking like NLE Choppa blaring under the fucking radio when he pulls us up, or pulls us over, and he goes, "Oh, I just had to tell you guys, or I had just had to tell you, your taillight's like flickering or some shit, some bullshit." He fucking questions us for like an hour, and it was just for a taillight, dog. So
You said the tail light was blinking.
So I don't dude. It was like
Or he,
flickering. It was some.
Did you,
It was
have
some
your
type
turn
sort of
signal
light.
on?
No, it was some sort of light, and it was an easy fix. I don't fuck. It's been so long, dude. But the other time I've been pulled over, the last time I've been pulled over, about beginning of 2021 or 2020, I'd say 2021, I think. But I was driving home at night, and this fucking car behind me turns on their brights right in my ass. So fucking
Doing what?
dude, they're fucking my ass, dude. They
Oh my
so,
god.
wow.
so
That's
I'm
crazy.
getting pissed off, dude, because you can't fucking see where I'm looking. I'm blind as shit because of it. So I'm like swerving a little bit. So I just pull over and try to let him pass me. Turns out this motherfucker's a cop. Pulls over with me. He goes, "Have you been drinking tonight, sir?" I said, "No, your brights are on. I can't fucking see." "What the fuck do you want me to do?" We're in the middle of fucking nowhere, and all I see is the fucking sun. So, yeah, that's...
You,
Did
I
he give you a
was,
ticket or anything?
No, I had to, or he goes, well, I just wanted to make sure you weren't drinking. I didn't even have to do like the step and shit or the fucking breathalyzer or anything.
He just
Field
asked you and then
sobriety.
left.
No,
I was talking to Marquise about that the other day. They do that a lot around here.
they
It's
do.
like the highway
I'm genuinely
patrol.
surprised that they didn't do that, but I think it's because he realized, oh shit, I must have had my brights on after he fucking told me.
No, dog, they'll
I-
sit there. They'll
do it
do
on
that like
purpose.
on purpose.
That shit is
They'll have
so
the lights
annoying,
behind
bro.
you, and if you pull over, they'll be like, "Oh, why
Yeah.
are you getting out of the way? What's wrong?"
They're trying to provoke you to speed.
Yeah.
Dude, I'll fucking speed. Never mind.
Off the record.
Off the record, I would beat his fucking ass. But
I have a good
Speaking
transition.
of getting shot at, no,
I have a really good transition for this. Only a few of us, I think, are going to be able to relate to this, but can we talk about, we were talking about Ian earlier. Can we talk about Ian's
oh
room?
my god, dude, Ian in general is just a fucking character,
Wait, hold
bro.
on. Ian's room.
Which room,
Like-
bro? He probably has a room up in fucking Nebraska.
When I've gone to Marquise's house, I have found some, like, one time I went to his
Oh,
house,
no.
and there
This
was
is
a
about-
boulder. Just he had a boulder on his dresser. I don't know what he was using this boulder for.
rock.
Yeah, or sometimes there'll be like tunnels made out of boxes in his room, just tunnels. Like where's
Like
he tunneling? to?
recently or like years ago?
This was years
Like
ago. I
2
think he
years
was
ago.
been a bit younger, but still the tunnels. Oh, there was one time I went to their house and there was a chair in the closet, and the chair had no like place you could sit on it. It was just the frame of a chair.
Yeah, I had no.
Medical and there was medical supplies like in the drawers of the desk that it was sitting by. So I don't know what was happening in there, but
Dude,
Forgot about that chair.
dude, remember when Ian had that fucking cat when we were younger? He named it fucking Wrench. This cat looks like it had a fucking heart attack 24/7, freaking out all the time. Ian's like choking the thing around. He names it Wrench, and then a month later he renames it the TV remote.
when are we gonna get Ian on the podcast? We need
Dude,
to get Ian on an episode.
that would be a crazy ass episode. Oh my god.
Why the fuck would you name your cat TV Remote?
Or Wrench.
No, like I get Wrench. Like Wrench sounds like a cool name, but TV Remote?
He changed it from Wrench to TV remote too, not the other way around.
He thought this is a better name.
Oh yeah, TV remote
this
sounds way
name
cooler than
Hey,
Wrench.
fits better, dude.
Speaking of names, I think we had a little
Okay, here
transition
we
we wanted to
go.
go into.
Here we go.
I was gonna let you take this off, Noah, with the whole names thing.
Mhm.
What you talking about? Liz?
Wait, I'm so confused too.
Yeah.
Marquise's names. Marquise's names.
Oh fuck.
Dude, Marquise. Dude, every other like day you'll look at his Discord, he'll have like a different name. They're all pretty dope, but like he'll just have a different name, different profile picture. All of his fucking accounts and games will be changed. Dude,
Sometimes if you can't change your name in a
he
game,
just
he'll
creates a new
restart
one.
the whole
Yeah.
game.
He'll either
have
restart
a new name.
completely or just fucking create a new account. Marquise, do you have anything
I'm
to
a-
speak? Say about this. It gets very confusing
Listen.
sometimes.
Okay, listen, guys. So this is what happens, right? Obviously, I make the best names around. So, like, what
I
I'll be
don't
doing,
know.
I'll be playing something using my current name or whatever, and then I come across something and I have an idea, and I'm like, wow, that sounds sweet. So, and then it's usually like 11 p.m. when I make this decision to switch all my accounts, and I've switched all my accounts many times. Like, I'm a professional at it now. I could probably do that with my eyes closed. Yeah, so I just come up with a bunch of different
Sad.
names. And
Usually
I
you end
just-
up going back to them though too.
Yeah, like this one though. I've had this for like 2 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks now, right? This one's pretty good,
Marquise.
going pretty well. What?
I know like half the games we play. It's so damn annoying.
Dude,
But like we'll be playing a game, and then we'll be like, all right, yeah, we'll get back on this tomorrow or whatever. And then you just like, yeah, I wanted to have a female character because the hitbox is smaller or whatever the fuck. And so you have to restart.
And then he'll fucking
From
delete that one.
zero.
Like, no, this dude character was fucking sick as hell. And then I realized.
Dude, that exact.
Oh, but
like,
the
those
armor
exact-
looks sick.
Those exact sentences are why I had
Daily
to
uses
restart
for
New World
Marquise.
so many times.
Dude,
I had to restart New World so
bro,
many times.
every few weeks you'll change your Discord name though and like profile picture. Gage will get in a call with me and he'll be like, "Who the fuck is Ball Smacker 42?" He's like freaking out. Who the fuck is this guy? Like, dude, it's got to be Marquise. Everyone else's name is the same. Who else would it fucking be? He freaks
Dude,
out
I've
every
had the
time.
same name since I got an Xbox 360 account, and it was a randomly generated name. I have not changed that shit in like 15
You
years.
did
I think
go
you should change it.
You did go from Manual Night 1 though to Manual Night 420.
Yeah, because it was
Yeah.
already taken, dude.
You should be.
But
like, see,
the
Ball Smack.
premise
this
is the
is-
same.
If my name was already taken, I would come up with the new one.
Yeah, Marquise would just come up with unique names until he fucking finds one. And then he'll end up fucking trashing the account in a week. Oh my.
He'll see a guy's name in a random game, and that's where it starts. He'll see a random name like, man, that guy's got a cool name, and he adds something else to it or something.
Yeah, and I'll
Oh,
just
it slightly alters it. Yeah.
I'll make my own variation of it, and I'm like, yeah, this is sick.
Like, just count fucking week
My
later.
last name, right? My last name was, what was it, Jexu, and how I got that was I knew a dev on a indie Steam game, and his name was Jaws, and I was like, that's sweet. So then I started working on a J name, and then I came across something.
What'd you come across?
Jibu. I came across an
What?
Asmongold.
Wait, say that again?
His name's Jibu.
Jibu.
Jeebu. He's an Asmongold Twitch mod, and I was like, that is sweet.
You named yourself after an Asmongold Twitch mod.
What I did was I took the JEE idea. Actually,
okay.
I only took the JE. I took his JE, and I was like, yeah, that sounds good. And then I started adding letters.
And it just turned into
then
Jack's
you-
Uwu.
So
Yeah,
Jexu is an
Jexu.
open name. Jexu is an open name right now. If anyone wants to take
Yeah,
that, you can take it.
I
Be
mean, if you
cautious.
guys-
Everybody's going to call you Jack's Uwu.
If you guys
yeah, true.
need open names, I can list them all.
so
Hook you up.
What's our time looking like, Noah?
we're at 50 minutes, but I wanted
Oh,
to go
okay.
back really quick to the cop thing. Marquise, I think you've been pulled over before, right? I don't know if you want to talk about it or
once.
not. But, I mean, it's a
It
quick
was
story,
really dumb.
but
It
I don't know
has
if you wanna
like
tell
it's
it.
not cool at all, but like basically I was going 50. I had my cruise set to 59, and he pulled me over. He was like, "I clocked you at 65," and I was like,
Sick.
"I promise you didn't, big dog." And I was like, and he's like, "No,
Show
I
me the
clocked you
reader,
at
dog.
65." Yeah, so I said, "All right, show me the show me the radar shit," and he's like, "All right, I'm gonna go to my car and get it." Right. Dude gets in his car
Just skirts off.
and he just drives away. He just doesn't come back.
yeah, I don't know what the fuck you meant that wasn't entertaining, dog. That's funny as shit. Yeah, I got you with the
forgot he
proof.
I mean, I
Fucking
forgot the part where he drove away. And I was like, yeah. I was
How
like,
do you
okay.
forget that?
Well, I
shit.
don't know because I just it was a
Marquise
long
just
time
went
ago.
home and fucking napped, dog. Dylan, you had a few more topics, I think, that you messaged me.
Yeah.
So I think one of them is like craziest vacation stories. So I'm assuming since you said that, you maybe have something to relate to that.
Yeah. So, all right.
Got one.
Yeah. So, I was super little at the time. I was like kind of.
Oh god,
I was a fucking
Oh,
pipsqueak.
I know where this story's going based off Dylan's previous story. I was super little,
right.
right? This 18-year-old
This
girl
this
comes up to me.
35-year-old mother of four.
Yeah.
Alright, continue,
So I was like,
Just all
it was like a family vacation. It was with my dad, my dad's ex-girlfriend, and her two kids, and it was me, my dad, and my sister. So we went to the Great Wolf Lodge, and this all revolves around this one fucking ride at Great Wolf Lodge. the fucking toilet bowl ride.
I love shitting in the toilets.
Yeah,
Gave me the meanest fucking
I
swirl
was the
of my
shit
life.
in this scenario. I was the fucking sack of shit in this scenario. So we're going up the fucking stairs to the ride, and I think it's a tube ride that me and my dad are both on. And once we get up there, I read the name, and I'm like, fuck, because I did not want to go on that ride. I was terrified of that ride.
He actually just walked in the bathroom and was at a toilet, and he was fucking.
It
flipping
turns
his
out he's
shit.
been passed out on the toilet for 15 fucking minutes.
I was fucking skateboarding on that shit, dude.
His parents were fucking like freaking out. They could not find him.
So we get up all the way, and it's our turn, and I tell my dad, I'm going back downstairs. I don't want to do this shit. He does not let me
Grabs
go down
him by
the
the
stairs.
neck.
He says, hey buddy, guess what? There's one way down, and it's going down that fucking tube. So I went down the tube, and I come out backwards.
Dude, all I can imagine is like in like a fucking
like I went in feet first, I came out head first.
dude, shit like that. All I can imagine is
Sounds
like in a
about
fucking
right.
cartoon, like when they go down rides, all their fucking clothes and shit fly off. They're just fucking.
It's got like the slip sound effect. It's like Dylan goes flying
His
out
clothes,
the
you just
slide,
see them
all his
fucking in the
clothes
air with like
flying.
dust around them.
Yeah, he stops midair and he tries to do the running thing where they like run on the air. Scooby-Doo type of shit.
So
Scooby-Doo
I
type
can't
shit.
tell a vacation story because I don't think I've ever been on an actual vacation.
Will said he's got one.
Yeah, I got a couple, but I'll just stick to one.
Yeah, we gotta let Ben get it. Ben ain't talked in a minute. We gotta
know,
get
I
Ben
haven't.
in here too. All right, go ahead, Will.
Do you want to? So I think this is Florida. I was 17 at the time, and
He was 26.
I've always been told like, yeah, right. No, I've always been told I look like a pothead, right? So because I got long wavy hair, I always look stoned.
But he's the fucking
Even though I
biggest
don't do that
hillbilly
shit.
ever though. And
Straightest guy ever.
he looks like a Viking.
Yeah, but so we're down in Florida, and we just went like, so there's a row of oceanfront property, and there's just a bunch of hotels and shit, you know, for tourists and all that. And then for some reason, my parents had the sudden urge to go to a fucking Waffle House that's across the
good.
street. I don't understand why the fuck we went to a Waffle House that's right next to the beach, or why there was a Waffle House on the beach. But
Oh,
like,
yeah, you're
Um,
in Florida and you choose to go to a Waffle House.
I don't fucking know, dude. But so my dad's paying the bill. We finish eating and all that. So we're out in the car or the truck, and I'm sitting in the back seat. The window's down because it's a cool ocean breeze just like flowing through the town, and it just feels great. And this dude, I see him in the corner of my eye. He's just walking down the sidewalk. He's in a fucking walker. He's got a walker. This dude looks like he's 20 weeks past his like expiration date. This dude looks like the Walking fucking Dead. And he starts fucking walking up to my window.
Smell
And
the
I see
cigarettes
him.
on him.
I don't. Yeah, dude, I could smell like death just walking towards me, and I didn't pay direct attention to him because I was like, man, what the fuck's this dude walking towards me for? Maybe he's going to the fucking Waffle House, but like we were a little bit farther from the entrance, so I didn't like the way he was walking. He would walk straight past the entrance. Eventually, he gets so close, he's like 10 feet from my door, and I look at him, and then he just keeps getting closer. He gets like 2 feet from the fucking window, and he's like, you selling?" And I'm like,
You should have said, hell yeah.
It's like,
what
what?
you want, Fun Dip?
dude, I should
Fun
have
dips
just
or
put
baby
like fucking
bottle
oregano
pops?
or some shit in a bag. Dude, but he was asking me for pot. Like, he was asking me if I was a dealer, and I'm like, dude, this feels like the easiest
You should've
setup
said-
for like a cop to just get an easy ass
Nah,
arrest.
she said I only got breast milk, man. Sorry.
Dude, I was just, I looked at the dude and I was like, nah, man, because I was so confused. Because, like, I guess I look the part, but I was like, nah, man, I don't sell that shit. He's like,
Damn, that's
oh, and he's walking away at, like, a snail's pace because he's got a walker and shit. Like, dude's just walking around town asking people if
Dude's
they're
old as
selling
fuck
weed.
with a walker. Smells like cigarettes. Just walking around asking motherfuckers for weed. Oh shit.
For real.
Wait, how old were you
So-
when this happened?
I was 17.
That's
Oh,
not too long ago.
Yeah,
That was like 3 years ago.
yeah,
that's not that long ago.
Yeah, 3 years ago.
what?
Do you guys want to say, or Ben, you
I
got
think-
anything?
Yeah, Ben was saying. Something.
I mean,
We
I
got Ben
got
yet.
I got one, maybe two vacation stories. I mean, they're only kind of okay. I haven't really ran into too much trouble in vacation. I think the first one, I was kind of young. I actually drowned in a hot tub.
A hot tub?
Yeah. I drowned in that thing. Like I
You
went
drowned
under.
in 2 feet of water.
Well, I don't know
That's
if I
going on
drowned,
the Shorts
drowned.
channel, bro.
I felt
I was gonna
I
say,
fell
if
in
you
the
drowned,
deeper-
how the hell are you talking to us?
I fell in the deeper part and I swallowed some of the water. And hot tub water is like full of like very bad bacteria from a lot of
Nasty as
people.
fuck.
Yeah, I got really sick and we had to leave the vacation and I had to go to the hospital and have like an MRI done because of like how sick I was.
Jesus.
Bro, from
Because-
drowning in a hot
Speaking
tub.
of dirty ass water, you ever like gotten a mouthful of fucking ocean water?
I've never been to
Dude,
an
yeah.
ocean.
Yeah, it's not.
I've
It's not
gotten a
good.
mouthful of
That
Auglaize
shit's
River.
disgusting.
Oh
Dude,
fuck!
That's all right.
I want to know what I've got a mouthful of.
I shouldn't have.
Yeah, a mouthful of Bleep
Yeah.
River.
I'm gonna keep it in. Who fucking cares? It goes. It goes through this entire fucking state. Basically, I don't give a shit.
What else happened? Oh, my other story. I mean, this one's not that great. What were we doing? We were eating at a bus stop, and there was a guy. He just started running in the road. He was drunk as fuck, and he was like begging for shit. He's screaming, hollering, and he eventually like just fell over. He just like flopped in the middle of the road, and like the locals came up to him, knew him by name. They picked him up, and they said, "Hey, you gotta get off the road." And they pulled him off the road and over to the 7-Eleven, and he kind of just chilled there.
So that
Not cool to be a
that
speed bump.
reminded me of a story. I guess you can call this a vacation-ish thing, because in 8th grade, I'm
Okay.
sure you guys remember, with our teacher, you could go to Chicago and learn about Abraham Lincoln and shit.
Oh yeah.
So
Yep.
Yeah.
I go on that trip. So where Abraham Lincoln's house is, we're sitting on like the street, just listening to this guy that like walks people through it, tell us about stuff there, like trying to be funny, but he was not. So we are not doing that. So this guy's talking to us. All of a sudden, this fucking crackhead walks across the street to us, starts fucking screaming with 2 keychains in his hand and like spinning them over and over again, just dancing in the fucking road. So our teacher, like we all have to go back into the bus because like he's worried this guy's gonna like shoot us or some shit. And then the guy just walks away as soon as we all get in the bus. I don't know, dude.
What if he gets back? Like the teacher gets back on the bus, and he's like, "All right, guys, so teachable moment. This is what crack does."
You should.
Dude's high off
If
his
you need a
ass.
dealer, I can hook you up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I also went on that trip, and that trip was pretty crazy. We almost got in trouble for, I'm assuming you guys know, Preston.
Oh,
What happened with Preston?
Man, what's up with you saying names? You're all for the names, man.
Dude, we were literally talking about Ian.
Yeah, but Ian's
Yeah, well, that's like
Yeah,
they don't
that's
know
a
who the
fucking
fuck
well,
name.
they won't know Preston.
They don't know who Preston is either.
It's good. It's good.
Alright,
Continue.
That's true, but you're about to explain the whole fucking thing.
Okay, well,
It's
yeah,
alright.
he listens to the podcast.
His name's
okay.
Steve.
Sorry, guys.
Okay,
Yeah, back to
so-
Steve.
We've already said his name 4 times. All right, guys. Preston is now Steve. So Preston. Oh
Alright,
shit,
so-
Steve. Steve.
Okay, who was in my room with him? Is that you, Marquise?
I'm pretty
No,
sure.
I think it was
I mean,
Ben, wasn't it?
Ben, was that
I'm pretty
you?
Sure I
I
slept in your
don't.
room.
I don't
okay,
remember
whoa,
whose
dude.
room I was
Whoa,
in.
yeah,
Yeah,
wait.
what are you
Sleeping in
talking
her?
about?
Okay, so we were in this room, and Preston decides to play Spooky Scary Skeletons
Oh my god.
full blast in a hotel room, and
Oh, yeah.
we get fucking Mr. Grass.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mr. Fine Ass.
good stop.
Mr. Grass comes
Mr.
up to us
Hogwarts, dog, fucking.
and fucking says, "Hey guys, you need to tone that down because there's people trying to sleep next door." My fucking bad, buddy.
Did you just turn it up or something?
Wait. In
No, wait.
translation,
Wait,
this
that's
just
the whole
came in.
story?
Yeah, that's the end of the story. I mean, it's just like
Something
Dude,
way crazy.
That's the worst that happened, bro. People were literally sneaking out of the hotel on my trip.
Dude, I heard about that.
Funny thing is, on another school trip we went to, at the time, I had an iPod Touch, and I was like, dude, this thing's. I was talking to that I was talking to Preston,
thing's
and I was
crazy,
like, dude,
dog.
this thing's. I was talking to Steve, my bad, and I was like, Preston, this thing's indestructible, dude. And we're in the
Wait.
hallway of the
Yo, you just go.
of the hotel.
I was talking to Steve, and I was like, "Yo, Preston, this shit's fucking."
But we're in the hallway of the hotel, and I'm like, dude, this thing's indestructible. Watch this, and I start throwing it down the hallway, which is stupid as hell. But like nothing was happening to it. I was like, see, it don't break. And Preston pulls out his phone, and he's like, dude, really? Let me try. He throws his phone down the hallway. It shatters.
Oh my god!
And for the rest of the school trip, he can't talk to anybody.
He's
There's
got no
way.
phone.
Yo, let me try that shit.
he'd be
It
the
was like
type of dude to
first
do
day on
that.
the trip. It was so
Dude.
funny.
iPhones and like Apple in general are so fidgety because I know my like iPhone 7. I don't know if you remember this, Marquise, but I had like the case that was like bolted together. Like
Yeah.
it was those heavy duty cases.
Yeah, the case
Yeah,
you
and-
still have.
Will's
Yeah.
phone case is literally held together by screws. You
Dude,
need a
that thing is
screwdriver to unscrew
insane.
it.
Dude, honestly. I mean, it protects it. I drop that shit all the time, and it's perfectly
Dude,
fine.
you literally
but,
have a cinder block around your damn phone.
True. But so on the bus, I remember it would always happen on the bus for some reason. We'd be on the way to school, and my Wi-Fi would cut out, and it wouldn't work when I would or not Wi-Fi, but my
I was
data.
gonna say that. Yeah, then no wonder, dog. You're on the bus. You know why?
Yeah, there's no Wi-Fi on the bus.
Restarting my phone wouldn't fix it, and that normally fixes it. So oddly enough, if I like speared my phone at the floor, like at full velocity, and just
just
slam it on
started
the floor,
working.
it wouldn't crack, but it would fucking work like brand new.
Yeah.
Right
And
after.
this is at 6 a.m.
True.
Will's, it's all quiet on the bus, and you just hear a loud ass thump because Will's chucking his phone on the floor.
Dude.
Yeah.
Now, what's our time at?
Hour 6 minutes.
Yeah, we
yeah.
got more to talk, or
Let me
is
see.
this-
I mean, I'm good if y'all are.
We got.
I mean,
Keep talking.
we could record another episode.
I can also tell you guys a fact of the day.
okay,
So
fact
This
of the day.
relates
Okay.
relates to what we're talking about with cops and stuff. You guys are gonna be blown away
Okay.
by this.
Okay.
It's gonna blow your damn minds.
I'm waiting.
Okay.
The
okay.
first person convicted of speeding. All right, you guys listening?
Yeah.
Was going 8 miles per hour. I was
my
going
God.
that
Crazy
times
fact.
fucking 10.
that is a crazy fact.
You want to hear another funny fact?
N-
We
the
already had
world
fact of
wastes
the day.
about
Come on,
1
you
billion
say-
metric tons of food each year.
That's funny. That's fucking hilarious.
Hair and nails grow
none of it
faster
goes to
during
Africa.
pregnancy.
But
Jesus.
well, apparently, this just goes to testify how bad the drivers in Ohio are.
What state?
Ohio.
He doesn't
Michigan.
live in Ohio,
We're in-
but we live in Michigan, but
Yeah.
he's visited
Yeah.
Ohio.
I've
Yeah.
drove through Ohio, is what
Yeah.
I'm saying. And apparently, the first 2 cars that were ever in Ohio,
Cars.
so there's only 2 cars in Ohio, and
Yeah, say
they
Ohio
got in a
one more
fucking
time.
accident together. Ohio.
Dude, you're gonna have to bleep out what I said earlier about the city.
It doesn't. It doesn't matter.
People are gonna put the fucking pieces
They're,
of
they're,
the puzzle
yo, they're
together.
gonna connect all of
You're
these
gonna have to-
episodes together because Mason in episode 3 spilled some crazy shit about where we lived. I didn't bleep it out, so they're gonna connect that shit with all this shit. They're gonna have pinpoints to all of our houses.
Guys, so
I'm
if-
glad
even
I moved 5 states away, though. I'm really glad. I
Even
moved
if
far
people
away.
figure it out,
So
no
10
one
are
wants
gonna
to
have
come
Dude,
Right.
Ben,
here.
you live
No
right
one
next to
cares.
me, pal. What are you talking about? No, I'm just-
Yeah, we're in Nebraska. These guys are from Ohio.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, I moved to Florida like not too long ago. It's pretty crazy.
Bro, I fucking live in Alaska. What are you talking about?
Also, Dylan sent me some more topics, like relationship, like crazy or funny moments. But I'm sure.
Do we
Yeah,
want to
we
finish
should-
this episode up though?
Yeah, let's finish that up. We should end this one and
Yeah,
we
we
start
should.
just
Well,
recording
I was
another
gonna
one.
say with that though, we wouldn't even need to go over that because Dylan's grooming story is definitely crazy enough for the relationships.
I
Yeah.
feel like everybody's got a story
So
though.
what are we doing after
Bro.
this? So this episode goes out tomorrow, Thursday. So for next Tuesday, you guys should be expecting probably another Ghost Stories podcast, right? That's probably what we're doing next.
Ghost story,
Yeah.
crazy
Yeah.
relationships.
Crazy relationships, ghost stories.
I already shared my
You
part on
name
that,
it,
so
we
you
got
guys
it,
do your
pal.
thing.
Cut it. Cut them out. Cut out
yeah.
the relationship stories. We'll
You
re-record
them, we
another
stretch
section.
them.
Yeah, come on. Here, let me give the outro. Let me give.
Wait, I
Fresh
gotta
up,
say, yo, comment down below what you guys think of the new profile picture and shit. Shit's clean as hell.
And I think it's pretty
and-
crazy.
Yo, Ben, I'm not cutting this
Yeah.
out. Make sure you advertise the Spotify. I am not cutting that shit out, so we get double the ads basically.
Double ads. Do you want me to plug the
Spotify, Amazon Music, Apple Music,
Listen to, I listen to
website,
Spotify.
everything.
BSApodcast.com, everything.
Oh right.
Spotify's where it's at. You can download that shit.
BSApodcast.com/links.
Thank you guys so much for joining us today. I want everyone to go to the Spotify, go to the Apple Music, go to Amazon, listen to the podcast. Just go to your preferred
You
streaming
can
platform.
also listen to it for free on BSApodcast.com as well. So
on YouTube. I want to see the top comment will receive a free horse for the best
that
comment. So thank you so much
that
for
is
guys.
completely
for
on
waiting.
Ben to
It is
provide
true.
the horse.
It is.
That is up to
That's
Ben to
absolutely
provide the horse.
binding.
I am not providing the horse.
Ben will email the top comment and out of his
Yeah.
own pocket pay for a horse for you.
You're winning a horse. So if you're even at this point, you're getting a horse. Let's be real.
Got it.
I mean, there is a horse we can give them. There's just
We'll just give him one of Ben's
Are you
cows.
saying horse or
Yeah, we'll
horse?
just give him Ben's
a
address.
horse.
Yeah, let's redo the outro again. So thank you guys
I'm
so much.
leaving
for
all that
watching.
in. I'm leaving all that shit in.
Yeah, well, thank you guys for watching. Please go watch on Amazon, Spotify, YouTube. Top comment receives a horse. That's really cool. Not provided by me.
It-
provided by
and-
the BSA
It is
podcast.
not provided.
The BSA
The
podcast,
BSA
will be provided
podcast
by-
doesn't exist anymore, guys. We're bankrupt.
BSApodcast.com.
All right, guys. Thank you. Peace.